You're now listening to Sound Talent Media. Check out more shows at soundtalentmedia.com.
Hey, one-hit thunderers, thunderheads, thunder buns. All right, I'll just go with one-hit thunder listeners. This is Krista Makes, guitarist and vocalist for Less Than Jake, and host of Krista Makes a Podcast, a songwriting podcast where every week I'm joined by an amazing guest to break down the writing, recording, and release of one iconic song that they have written. In our giant evergreen back catalog of episodes, we've had rock legends such as Dee Snider and Huey Lewis, punk rock favorites such as Mark Hoppus, Fat Mike, and Brett Gurewitz, up-and-coming artists of today such as Liz Stokes of the Beths and Genesis Owusu, and even some of the artists that have been featured on One Hit Thunder. The show is even produced by One Hit Thunder host Chris Fafalius. What more could you possibly ask for? Krista Makes a Podcast is available for free on all the places you listen to podcasts, and new episodes come out every Monday. I guarantee you'll like it, or we'll give you your money back.
One hit is all you need to make the money guaranteed, and you can live off royalties forever. And it makes me wonder, is it just a wonder, or is it one hit thunder?
Well, Chris,
Yep.
next week we're hitting another milestone of 150 episodes.
Wow.
So we're doing what we traditionally do right before that. We're going to rank the 49 episodes that came before it.
Yes, I love it.
And
My
like
favorite.
like we did last year, we've got another guest with us.
Jers, welcome back.
Hey, guys.
You're here for the ranking episode. This is the most fun episode every year.
I'm so excited, man.
we
Thanks
get
for
to have
having me.
debates. We get to argue. We get to rank things.
I'm looking
so much fun.
forward to it. I'm happy you guys invited me for this extravaganza of placing songs in a list.
In a list, yes. It's going to be fun.
So we got a good baseline to kick off this entire thing.
Okay.
Episode 100, we did Aha, Take On Me.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a yummy song.
Especially when you're talking about one-hit wonders. So for right now, that's going to be a hard one to get over. I mean, I have a little scrap piece of paper here, and I already put that kind of high on the sheet.
Mm-hmm.
So the next one that comes up, never. We talk about this a lot sometimes. The debates that we get into here, never in the history, before or after this, will this be a debate. But it is 7 Mary 3 Cumbersome versus Aha's Take On Me.
I would say Take On Me is above Cumbersome.
I would as well. Yes.
Yeah, so we're all in agreement on that.
I think we can all agree on that.
Cumbersome is a good, middle ground one. Like, it's funny enough that, but I don't know if I'd intentionally really want to listen to Cumbersome.
I couldn't change the channel fast enough to get it off the radio when it was on.
Yeah.
And they played it constantly.
Yeah, back then, but now it's really funny. Like when it's funny to sing it real hard.
Oh yeah.
I have become cumbersome.
Yeah, that's like your plush by STP. Like,
Yes, we could sing that till you lose your voice for sure. Take On Me's above Cumbersome though.
I will warn you. I think that we're going to see Cumbersome just dropping after the next couple because there's a lot of heavy hitters coming up.
I needed no warning for that one.
All right. Episode 102, we did Go West, King of Wishful Thinking. Also, quick shout out, Trevor did join us for the 7 Mary 3 episode. I'll try to make sure to shout out the people who guested on those episodes.
Oh man, King of Wishful Thinking or Take On Me?
I got to go with Take On Me for my own
Yeah.
personal opinion, but I love King of Wishful Thinking.
I do too.
Great song, sung very well. Yeah.
I think Take On Me is a little bit better.
I think it's a little bit more important, too, in a weird way.
Yeah. Okay. So, but it's definitely above Cumbersome. King of Wishful Thinking.
All right. So episode 103, we were joined by one of the top returning guests of ours, Tony Hartman, to talk about Lucas with a Lid Off by Lucas.
And Lucas actually listened to the episode.
Was not a fan.
And it was not.
No.
We kind of called him like a trust fund baby.
Yeah, well, you got to watch out for talking shit on people on a podcast.
And apparently he was not. Apparently, what was it that we thought we had read that his father owned
Well, we read that his father had written a bunch of songs in the Motown era, and then we're like, he must have had connections. And then his argument was that his dad, all of his dad's contacts had died by the time he decided to pursue music.
But wasn't there also that his parents had started like a chain of
Oh, they started like Pottery Barn.
Pottery Barn?
His dad created Pottery Barn.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he said his dad had sold the shares well before he tried to pursue music and lost everything.
Okay. So
Okay. Well,
basically,
sorry, Lucas.
We were under the impression that Lucas he started life on third base, running towards home, and that might not have been the case. We apologize to Lucas, and the song's cool. Lucas with a great music video, Spike Jones music video, I believe.
Spike Jones.
I mean, if I could extend an olive branch to Lucas, I mean, me and my friend PJ used to wear giant pants and dance to his music all the time.
There
and
you go.
say it was really cool.
Yeah,
So
stop
we
hating us.
appreciated it.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, I like Lucas, but I think right now Lucas is above Cumbersome, but below Take on Me and King of Wishful Thinking.
I think that's fair.
All
I
right.
think that's fair. We were joined by another guest on the next episode. My friend Dave Shockley came and joined us to talk about OK Go's Here It Goes Again.
Yeah, and OK Go is a cool band. Doing that episode made me like them more.
Yeah.
I came in there with a negative attitude about them, but now I'm like, oh, they're actually a really good band. I've listened to them more. That song, Here It Goes Again.
it's fun.
I actually think it's one of their less fun songs in a weird way. Like, I like a lot of their other songs more than Here It Goes Again.
Yeah, I like the band now. I'm not really that much of a fan of that song, though.
It's got like a top 10 video of all time.
Yeah, oh yeah,
You
the
know
music
what I mean?
video.
Yeah.
Undoubtedly, the
Yeah.
music video is amazing. But the song, I don't really like to listen to it. Right now, I'm battling, is it above or below Lucas?
That's the first tough one.
I think I would lean putting it above Lucas, actually.
Yeah, I have more of a memory of this song than Lucas fresh in my head. So yeah, let's go with
right.
that.
I'm going to go, okay, go just above Lucas. Okay, I'm okay with that.
All right. Then we were joined by Russ Burlingame, who had us talk about Sixpence None the Richer's Kiss Me.
Oh, okay.
It's a pretty song.
Yeah. A little,
It's not my thing.
yeah.
It's not your thing either. It's not our thing as guys.
Kiss me. It makes me think of like, I don't know if it was ever on Gilmore Girls, but it would
It
be.
should have been.
It would be.
Yeah.
So that makes you kind of like it a little bit more. It's very like late 90s, early 2000 like.
I think you also, when we were recording that episode, if I recall correctly, I haven't re-listened to any of these before recording this, but I think you liked I think you described it as the very descriptive poetic lyrics of like "Kiss Me by the Bearded Barley,"
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
I love it's pretty.
bearded barley. Okay. Do we like it better than Cumbersome?
That's like a booger in a shit sandwich. Which one are you gonna eat?
I mean, I would say I would put it above Cumbers.
I'll put it above Cumbersome. Do we like it better than Lucas?
I'd go in between the two.
Okay.
If you guys feel that way.
I'm fine with that.
I'm all right. I'm all right with here. We'll put Sixpence right here. Okay.
Next one, it was just you and I, Chris, talking about Crackers Low.
Oh yeah. And I kind of think that should be kind of low.
Yeah.
It was appropriately named.
Oh yeah.
I
So it's not just a clever name.
yeah. Do I like it better than Cumbersome? So think of these two choruses real quick. I have become cumbersome. Or do you like being with you, girl? It's like being low. Hey, hey, hey. It's like being stoned.
Well, you also have to you're not even singing the chorus to Cumbersome.
Oh.
The chorus to Cumbersome is a too heavy, too light, too black, or too white.
You know, I might like low a little bit more than cumbersome.
I do too.
All right,
I do
well,
too.
we'll
There-
put-
Do you like
but-
it more than Sixpence None the Richer's
Yeah.
Kiss Me? Okay.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh,
I do.
Chris, do
Well,
you?
I feel bad about calling it a booger sandwich because it's just not my thing. That's a really pretty song. That's like something you like, dance with a lady to.
yeah,
you know what I mean.
I like-
It's good for that. I'm not gonna be whipping around in my
but
my
I'm shocked
ride.
that you're saying that you
know?
want to put Cracker over Kiss Me.
Yeah, because I don't know. It was alternative. I was more
right.
into that. It's more personal
Would you put it over?
preference.
Would you put it over Lucas?
No.
I think that I'd rather be be smooching to Sixpence None the Richer than doing anything to Low by Cracker. Like, there's no situation that I could find myself in.
I'm leaning with Chris. I think if I have to be the tiebreaker, I'm going to say in between Sixpence and Seven Mary 3 there.
I'm not sticking up for Cracker at any point in time. So.
All right. So
Yeah.
so Cracker is going between Sixpence and Cumbersome.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Next up, episode 107. My Weird Algorithm co-host Matt Milligan came in to talk about The Vines Get Free.
Ooh. That I saw. This is a side note, but on David Letterman, they played this song on David Letterman back in the day, and I saw it, and it was the absolute biggest, worst thing I've ever seen.
Oh,
like
I've
the singer
found
went-
worse, but it's up there.
well, I mean,
White Zombie performing at the Video Music Awards is pretty high up there.
at that point in time, I
performances.
think I was like 13.
Yeah.
So to me, the worst thing I ever seen was them playing on David Letterman, where the singer completely lost his mind and the guitar went completely out of tune.
Yes.
And I think you could just see the other two members quitting the band.
Yeah,
in
that's
their
essentially.
eyes.
I think
Yeah.
at least one of them did quit the band after that.
And they walked off, and my jaw was on the floor. I was like, "What just happened?"
Yeah, I mean that. I actually think that's cool.
Yeah.
but the song, what the songs the one to get is like, I wanna get.
They wanted to be Nirvana.
They
That's what I heard.
really wanted to be
That's what I
Nirvana.
heard. It was like the year after. Was it 95 or something like that?
No, this was like 2003.
What? Oh, okay. Yeah, they definitely wanted to be Nirvana.
Yeah.
Way after Nirvana was
So
over.
I don't really know where to put them. Like probably pretty low. Like I'm not like a big fan of that song. Really, it's okay.
Let's start with Sixpence. I feel like Sixpence is a good.
Do we like that better than Sixpence?
I think I like Sixpence more than Get Free.
Yeah, I'll give it this. I'll give it. I have the song. I have Get Free on my phone. I do listen to it every once in a while because I did like that stuff back then. But Sixpence None the Richer is better.
Okay.
Do you put it
but
above Cracker though?
Do we put it above Cracker?
I would.
I agree with that.
I think that's a good spot for it.
Okay.
All right, we've been lacking hip hop besides Lucas here, so let's add in our dude, the Word Burglar, came in and talked about Craig Mack's Flavor in Your Ear.
Oh, some of that flavor in your ear.
I like Flavor in Your Ear.
Yeah, it's a cool song.
I think we should start looking much higher on the list at this point. Like maybe like OK Go.
I'm trying to decide if I like OK Go better than Flavor in Your Ear.
I don't know, man. I mean,
The only thing I'll say against Flavor in Your Ear, I'm trying to remember a lot of these episodes. Didn't we come to the conclusion that Craig Mack was the worst part of his own rap remix track?
Yeah. They did like a remix
With
version.
like Biggie and Busta Rhymes on it, and they like both stole the show, and then he was kind of just there doing the chorus.
yeah.
There was nothing super distinctive about Craig Mack.
Nah.
No, we just did last week the Cypress Hill episode where we talked about how distinct B Real's voice is, and
Yeah.
Craig Mack is the total opposite of that.
I think that maybe I would put Craig Mack just below Sixpence and above the Vines.
Really? Wow.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, I don't have a lot invested in flavor in
Yeah,
your ear,
that's
but
fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it was cool back in the day.
I could be convinced otherwise.
I'm okay with that placement.
Like I said, when I think of the things I like about that song, it's everybody but Craig Mack's verse. So I feel like that's a big strike against Craig Mack overall.
I'll put up a fight for something that I feel strongly for, but
Okay.
it's not Craig Mack.
So that's going below Sixpence and above the Vines.
Yep.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Episode 109, we were joined by Lex, the lexicon artist, to talk about Daniel Powder's Bad Day.
Oh,
Yeah.
ah,
It's one of those
day.
American mainstays. That always it's going to be around forever.
yeah.
I think we can start right at the bottom, above or below Seven Mary 3.
This is one of those songs I feel like I don't like it, but I feel bad because like the rest of the world does.
You feel bad because people are having bad days
Yeah,
out there and they
yeah.
need down
Yeah,
Daniel
and
Powder.
they need to cheer it up by listening to songs about other people having bad days or whatever.
I seriously think that I like Cumbersome better than Bad Day.
I do too.
I think that I agree with you. I think Daniel is taking the bottom spot.
Bad Day's having a bad day right now.
Oh yeah. So we got low and bad day.
Yeah.
Down there, yeah.
Down there. Okay.
All right, episode 110. If you were to ask me what the best episode of One Hit Thunder is,
Whoa.
I might be inclined to propose when Robert Bacon had us talk about Jan Arden's Insensitive.
Oh yeah. Do you even know Insensitive? I feel like a lot of people don't.
I don't know that song.
How to be insensitive.
You got to go to the chorus. The chorus is how I always remember it.
Yes, yeah. It's the in your eyes in the I don't know the
Put it
words.
at the bottom.
A
How to
little
be-
price to give. How'd you be so insensitive?
Yeah, there's some advice to give
Oh,
on how to be
oh.
insensitive.
Yes, I've heard this song.
You know, from your favorite Christian Slater
It's
film, Bed of
exactly,
Roses.
exactly. Yes. Yeah.
And famously, Jan Arden, the artist, tweeted, "Should I listen to this?" and posted our podcast where we made fun of her a lot. And
Her fans
And her
came at us.
her fans came at us hard.
There has never been a bigger gathering of angry, what I can only assume were 40 to 50-year-old Canadian housewives.
Yes.
Just like enraged at the existence of our podcast.
Yes, Canadian women were not mad. Were not happy with us.
We also wrote an extra verse.
Yeah, we wrote our own verse of the song.
Oh no! And there's just a wave of stonewashed denim coming your way.
Yeah.
But I have listened. I think it's of all the songs that we've covered, it might be the one I've listened to the most since doing the episode because that song is so good.
Yeah, I ain't saying shit about her, man. She got an army behind
Yeah.
her.
Like I'd put it like in the Sixpence Craig Mack area.
Yeah, I think so. I like it better than Cumbersome. I probably like it better than Cracker. I would be okay with putting it just below Craig Mack,
Okay.
like above the Vines, right?
Above the vine, I am totally fine with that location.
You guys got this one. I barely
Yeah.
remember this one.
Episode 111, it was a solo one, you and I talking about an artist who we never fully pinned down how to pronounce this name, but Creation with Gucci Gucci.
Krayshawn.
Krayshawn?
Yeah, Krayshawn. Gucci Gucci. You know Gucci Gucci?
I've heard it. Yeah, it's
I really like-
It's not my wheelhouse, but yeah.
I had never heard it before. On first listen, I was like, this is terrible. And then the more I listened to it, I was like, wait a second. No, this is awesome. This beat is awesome. This girl's
One big room full of bad bitches.
Yeah. It's like one of those songs that's so annoying that it's good.
Yeah, you got to get used to it.
And I ended up really liking it. Like I think the beat like hits
Beat
real
is
hard.
insanely
Yeah.
good on this
Yeah.
song. And that chorus, man, that chorus gets stuck in your head. That Gucci, Gucci, Fendi, Fendi,
Yeah.
Fendi, Prendi, Prada.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother.
I mean, I would probably put that one above OK Go, to be honest. Like,
She's going into no. I am A-okay with that because that's craziness. The fact that Gucci Gucci is currently the highest ranked rap song on our list is amazing.
I mean, I like it.
Episode 112, we were joined by Ryan Stick to talk about Men Without Hats and the Safety Dance.
Ooh. Safe the dance.
I really like the Safety Dance.
Yeah, that song rules.
It's a really I mean, that's a really good song. Like I probably would put that right now at number 3 behind Take on Me and King of Wishful Thinking. I'd probably put Safety Dance.
See, I would put it above King of Wishful Thinking.
Ooh, really?
I would, yeah.
Make your case.
I would dance at a party to Safety Dance. Maybe not Wishful Thinking, though. It doesn't.
Are you forgetting how hard wishful thinking hits?
I'll
I'll get over you.
All right, you guys are both giving me the death
Well-
stare, so we
well-
got to go.
Here's the point I was going to make is that King of Wishful Thinking, what I like about it so much is it's a song you listen to when you're finally like over someone.
Yes.
And it's like an anthem of like, I'm moving on.
Yeah.
I'm I'll get over you. I know I will, you know, like I like the message behind it.
It's a great message.
Safety Dance is like,
It has no message.
you can dance if you want to, you know, like, yes.
Or not.
Yes. Or not. I
right.
love them both.
If you're going with the message, then definitely Safety Dance goes below
Okay.
Wishful Thinking.
right.
Yeah, we'll go with that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
At episode 113, another one where the artist was not happy with us, we were joined by Will Carey to talk about BB Mac's Back Here.
Oh yeah. BB Mac was not happy.
We called them quitters.
Yeah, we said BB Mac. Until you're back here, baby. You know that one?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, you, I want you, I need you so.
But we basically
turning
said
me on.
we basically said that they had this huge song, and the next album didn't do as well, and they just quit. And we're like, you guys are quitters. Like, geez, like
Yeah.
a lot of people would kill to have a hit song. They just like, no, we quit.
They lashed out at you, or their army of fans. Then?
Well, no, they weren't happy about.
No, this was not the year we made fans.
Yeah,
the year you made waves.
We had 0 situations where the artist wrote to us and said, "Great job, guys." That was
Yeah.
years 1 and 2.
Yeah. Okay, Back Here Baby, the song. It's a whatever. It's like a soft.
It's there.
Yeah.
I mean, smooth.
It's very much in the same ballpark as like Sixpence None the Richer as far as like
But
type
I would
of
put
song.
Sixpence above BB Mac, I think.
Yeah, I would
would
too.
too.
I would too.
I actually would put Jan above BB Mac. I think we're looking in like the Cracker, Seven Mary 3, Bad Day range.
Yeah, I think I would maybe rather listen to. Would I rather listen to Cracker or BB Mac? Is the question.
Ugh.
I'd
The
probably rather
songs
listen.
themselves,
Yes.
The
maybe
songs
maybe
specifically.
BB Mac, but
Yeah.
if you're gonna play the album that it's on, probably Cracker. Even though I don't
Yeah.
know
Okay,
if
we
that
got-
album's any good or not.
Because I think you liked more of Cracker's other songs than you liked Love.
Okay.
Well, Cracker's band before that was Camper Van Beethoven, who sings
Take the Skinheads
Take
Bowling.
the Skinheads Bowling. That's the same
Yeah.
guy. The same guy who sings Low.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, right?
Oh, that song. Take the Skinheads Bowling. Take them
Well, remember
bowling.
their first single? You're like, this song's great too. And I'm trying to remember
Yeah.
what that was. But yeah.
Look, I'm going to say that BB Mac is above Cumbersome, below Cracker.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought that's where you were going anyway.
I think that's
yeah.
fair. Next up was episode 114. It was a solo episode between Chris and I of a song that I had very little memory of. Calloway's I Want to Be Rich.
I wanna be rich. Oh,
Yeah. I love
I want money, lots and lots of money.
I like you guys
I
both
want
turned
the
into
pie
like
in
Jack
the
Black.
sky. I wanna be rich. Oh, I wanna be rich.
So are you guys putting this above Aha?
not above Aha, but definitely I actually like it better than Safety Dance.
I do too. I love this song. I mean, I was a little kid and I was like 8 or something when it came out, but man, I rocked this song.
Me too. I would like to put it below King Wishful Thinking, above Safety Dance.
All right. Episode 115. We were joined by Dustin Rubin of the $2 Late Fee podcast to talk about OMC's How Bizarre? How Bizarre?
How bizarre.
By the rights.
Wanna hear the rest?
By the rights.
By the rights. How bizarre. That was a really fun episode.
That was a super fun episode because all three of us were very whatever about the song.
Yeah.
I heard this dude was gangster though.
Yep. He
Yeah.
was. He was.
Is he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like from some foreign country, like that's hardcore, like fucking Singapore or some shit
Yeah, I think
like
we
that.
spent most of that episode trying to decipher the story, and it's like, so it's about a guy who drove around. Oh, and then we decided he was tripping balls and a
Yeah.
poster came to life.
Yes, that's what we decided. The episode made me like the song more, but I still don't like the song.
So what do you think? Maybe start around the BB Mac Cracker
Yeah,
area?
like what do you like better, BB Mac or How Bizarre?
I mean,
oh, baby, you're
See-
making me crazy.
okay, so I have a little story. You can cut this if it sucks. But my high school football team when I was a junior, we were at camp, and this was the big song that was out.
Yeah.
And we would sing it ironically, like to make fun of
So
it.
it's got like this weird memory in your head
Right.
that brings joy to you.
But
even
then
if the
our
song's
coach made T-shirts at the end of camp. Not realizing that we were being ironic, and they said "How Bizarre" real big on them with
Please tell me you
with our
still have that
mascot and
shirt.
name on it, and we were like, "No!" I wish I still had that shirt.
You should have kept that
God, I
shirt.
wish I had that. But now looking back at it, I really like. I would listen to that song if it came on and have a big smile on my face because of that. You know?
I would go above BB Mac because of that. Would I go above Cracker?
I don't know.
Probably.
All right.
I'd
the
probably.
Vines.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
have anything for the Vines. I mean, that song's all right.
This
you know?
falls on you and I for Jan. I can categorically say I listen to Insensitive more than I listen to How Bizarre.
Okay, let's put it there.
So here's another one that I might push for this song to go much higher than the rest of you. 116. We were joined by one of your DJ friends, DJ Joey, who came on to talk about the Grateful Dead, Touch of Grey.
Oh,
And I became a really big Grateful Dead fan after the fact.
did you?
I have like 3 of their albums now. I really like the Grateful Dead.
Because of
Because
the
of
song Touch of
discussing
Grey
this episode.
and discussing that song and what it was
Discussing-
about, or discussing the whole band.
Discussing the whole band
Okay.
and then checking out a bunch of their other songs and being like, oh, these songs rule.
I found it crazy that the Grateful Dead is the one. Yeah.
Yeah, thoroughly hit, and it was way after the fact too. It was like in the
way-
80s.
Yeah, it was
It
like
was right
late
towards
80s.
the end. It was like they
yeah.
had 10 years left.
It was
with
like
Gary at that point.
89 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that song. I think it's the best Grateful Dead song.
It's a very good song.
I will get by.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da. I don't like it as much as the Safety Dance.
Okay.
But right now I'm trying to decide if this is the first time this has ever been said. Do I like Touch of Grey by the Grateful Dead or Gucci Gucci by Creation better?
I'd give
Chris,
it,
only you can make that decision.
I mean, let's see what you come up with. But I mean, I know who I would put over top.
Creation. No?
I'm not even that big of a Dead fan, but you got to give it to the Dead, man. You know?
Yeah.
And that song is they were just like, we're over now. Let's just throw something out there. Hey, everybody likes it. All right, cool.
All
You
right.
know?
Okay, you sold me.
Yeah.
Touch of Grey goes right above Creation.
All right. Episode 117, we were joined by Joey Ritter to talk about Martika's Toy Soldiers.
Toy Soldiers is a good song. Left, right, left, we all fall down
Like
Toy soldiers.
Yes.
Ooh, that was nice,
This is another one
guys.
we got to start at the top of the list and work our way down.
Yeah, that's a really good one. Oh, man.
haunting song.
Yeah.
It's good.
Oh, it's really good. Like, right now I'm at, do I like it more than I Want to Be Rich?
Ooh, wow. All right.
I never knew I liked I Want to Be Rich that much until tonight. Never thought about it, but when you brought
That's
it
the
up,
fun of these rankings. There is
we
no rhyme or
busted
reason.
out into it, man. You couldn't stop us.
Well, look, King of Wishful Thinking or Toy Soldiers?
I might go Toy Soldiers over King of
I
Wishful
would
Thinking.
too. Toy Soldiers gives me goosebumps.
Yeah. That child chorus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Won't you come out and play with me? It sounds like it's in a Nightmare on Elm
Yeah, it
Street
sounds like,
movie.
sounds like Freddy's Kids. Yeah.
Well, I can't believe I'm about to say this. I guess Toy Soldiers goes above King of Wishful Thinking.
All right. I thought you were about to say above Takeoff.
I mean, I feel like
I mean, I like King of Wishful Thinking, but I really like Toy
all
Soldiers.
right. Okay, I'm okay with
But
it.
you don't.
I'm not going to go above Take on Me.
Okay.
if that's what
No,
you're getting
no,
at.
No. All right. Episode
No, that's not what I'm getting at. No.
Episode 118, we were joined by Tessa, who talked about American Hi-Fi's Flavor of the Week. Now, for those of you who might remember, the big takeaway from this particular episode, I think almost across the board, was that everything this band did on their albums after the album with Flavor of the Week, we liked a lot more.
Yeah.
Is that the Flavor of the Week? Is
Yeah.
that song?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they went into
She
Oh.
don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, they started
Nintendo.
they start off very by the numbers, late 90s, early 2000s pop punk, and then just became a really good rock band.
Yeah.
Okay.
That song, though, Flavor of the Week. It's funny we have Flavor in your ear and Flavor of the Week.
And you want to kind of bundle them,
I'm trying to see, like,
the flavor in the middle of the list.
I definitely like it better than Cumbersome. I like
Yeah.
it better than Cracker, BB Mac. Like, okay, here's a good question. Do you like Flavor of the Week better than Lucas with the Lid Off?
I'm not a fan of this song.
Yeah, I'm not really
either. This song actually irritates me a little bit.
I'm not a big fan of this song either. It reminds me too much of like cheesy pop punk.
Yeah, and there's
Right.
and there's bands like that do that style a lot better.
Yeah.
Like Bowling for Soup and stuff like that.
So do we wanna
I'd rather
put it-
listen to those guys play pop punk.
So where do we want to put it with Sixpence then? Above or below Sixpence?
See, I don't want to smooch to flavor of the week.
I don't
could
either.
smooch, I could smooch to Kiss Me.
Yeah.
What? Go down a little further.
Then it's Craig Mack flavor in your ear.
I'd rather.
Would
put
you
on-
rather the flavor be of the week or in your ear?
in your ear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather it be in my ear.
Yeah, me too.
We got Jan with Insensitive.
This is starting to get tough.
Yeah. I probably like Insensitive a little more.
All right. How Bizarre?
I'll put it there.
Okay.
I think it's fair. How Bizarre is a borderline ironic pick at this point. But all right. Episode 120. It was just another Matt and Chris episode. It was one of my favorite songs. Flowbots, Handlebars.
I can ride a bike with no handlebars. No handlebars.
Yeah.
No handlebars.
Something with no metronome. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good song.
Yeah.
Forgot about them.
And that's the song where it starts off. The message of the song was that anybody can take their talents and lead to a nuclear holocaust if in the wrong hands.
Right.
It's a very political song from a super political band.
It's very Nina type of message. Okay.
It's a good song. Yeah.
I guess I do like that song. Do I like it better than OK Go? Probably.
I
Yeah.
would say I do. Yeah.
Do I like it better than Krayshawn?
I think I do.
I do. Yeah.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
I might even like it better than Grateful Dead, to be honest.
It's that handlebars thing is an iconic line. You know what I mean? That pumps them up a little bit.
You like it better than the safety dance?
No.
Okay, so that's where we're stopping.
Yeah, I'm good with that. That's what
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
thinking too.
Okay, that was episode 119. Episode 120, Jonathan London joined us for a live stream event to talk about Four Non Blondes, What's Up?
Ooh. That's one of the first songs I ever learned how to play on guitar.
Wow.
It's a real complicated one, too.
Yeah, it's 4 chords. Yeah.
I just think that song's been ruined by karaoke so
Yeah.
much.
There's
that-
so many drunk ladies that have
Yeah.
bellowed that into my skull.
Yes, at Sweeney's.
Yes.
Um,
I mean, I've talked about this on my first episode. Not this song, but Her, because of Steven Tyler. Isn't that Steven Tyler's daughter?
I do not believe so.
No,
No.
I thought
No,
it was.
Linda Perry just happens to have the same last
yeah,
name.
that's
Oh.
not. No, they're
You're
probably
thinking of Liv Tyler.
Oh no, I was talking about. I thought she was too. Huh? No, my bad.
No.
Anyway, but great song though. 94.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I would put it. Okay, let's talk about Sixpence None the Richer. That seems to be where we usually
That
start.
talk
seems
about
like a good
Sixpence
starting point.
every
Which one would you
single
rather be
turn.
smooching with?
Do I want to smooch to this song? The smooch factor is where we're going. We're
Well,
jumping off from.
One of the fun pieces of trivia we found out about this song was that her bandmate was having sex with somebody like down the hall, and Linda Perry was playing that song, and she stopped having sex to go down and be like, "That's a really good song."
Hey, stop having sex with me. I have to go tell them this is a good song.
We got to make sure Linda knows to keep this one.
I'm really confused about where to put this one because, like, yeah, I probably like it better than Cracker.
I like it better than Cumbersome.
Yeah, that's a given. I it's still a song I hear a good bit. I wonder if I like it more than Lucas with the lid off.
I do.
Okay. Do you like it better than OK Go?
Well, there's two different things. I like the song by OK Go better, but I like the nostalgia of Four Non Blondes more. The memory of that song.
Well, this isn't one-hit nostalgia.
Well, I wonder. I'll wonder and then say.
Well, let me ask you this.
Okay.
If right now, OK Go, Here It Goes Again, and Four Non Blondes, What's Up, neither of those songs existed, and you could have written one of them, which one would you rather have written?
Fuck. You know, this is tough, but I would pick Four Non Blondes.
Yeah.
Because if I could bellow that out with an acoustic guitar, chicks would dig it. If I wrote that song, yeah,
Do you like it more than Gucci Gucci?
yeah.
Do I like it more than Gucci Gucci? I probably like Gucci Gucci more,
All right,
honestly.
all right, there we
You
go.
Okay,
I
right
think we
there?
found the spot. Episode 121, we were joined by the Punchline manager, Jim Legrando, to talk about Fuck It. I Don't Want You Back by Edmund. What was it? Iman?
Yeah, Emon
Iman? Iman. We'll go with Iman.
or Amon.
Amon, maybe? Eamon.
Oh, Iman? I don't remember. I didn't know that song
Yeah.
before we did the episode. Do you know it? Juris doesn't know it.
you said. I don't mean shit now.
No.
Yeah, it's like he just says fuck a lot.
That was the whole song.
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty bad song.
Yeah, it wasn't a
honestly.
great song. So where are we putting this with BB? Let's start with BB Mac.
I probably like BB Mac more.
Cumbersome.
I like Cumbersome more.
Bad Day.
I've got no frame of reference on this
Yeah,
one.
I thought it was a pretty terrible song.
You
to be
putting it at the
honest.
bottom?
I think I'm putting that one
Putting
at
it
the
in the
bottom.
bottom. There we go. Something had to take the bottom. Matt Milligan returned twice in 1 year. Episode 122 to talk about Allie and AJ's potential breakup song.
Yeah, you didn't know this one, right, Juris?
No.
I didn't know this one going into the thing. Wasn't too much of it's like a Disney. They were like Disney stars.
They
for
were
a
Disney
minute.
stars, and then one of them went on to be on like 4 seasons of the Goldbergs, but
Yeah.
they're still just.
Yeah, it's not my world, man.
Allie and AJ.
I'm trying to remember how the song even went.
Yeah,
It's actually gone from my brain. I remember I definitely like it better than Fuck It, but
yeah, but
I can barely tell you the song.
I know, but shouldn't that be a telltale sign
Of the bottom.
of the bottom that we can't remember the song?
One of us
possible.
doesn't know it, and the guys that do know it can't recite the song.
Yeah, I remember listening to it and being like, I didn't like.
I can remember
despise it.
the beat. I just can't think because it was like the. Like it was like it was about like a guy not calling her after like a party.
Right. Yeah.
It's like you could have called.
Yeah, you didn't call me on my birthday.
Yeah.
Or no, you did call me on my birthday, just late.
Yeah.
Or something
Yeah,
like.
she called and he took an hour to call back.
Yes,
so we're
that's
done.
That's what it was.
And it was like, this is our potential breakup song because
Yeah.
the record label wanted one or
Yeah,
something like that.
This should be at the bottom.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not fighting for it.
What if that guy was in the bathroom or something?
Yeah,
I mean,
and
give
that
him
was
time to get
that
back
was
to you.
we made that point. I think it was like he did get back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? He took an hour? What if he had a flat tire?
And the song was also real meta. Like this song that we're singing could potentially be a breakup song. Like it was a song about the song.
Well, it was specifically, it was like, this is our potential breakup song because the record label wanted one. Was like one
Right.
of the actual lyrics. Yeah.
Yeah, that's at our bottom.
All right. This one might shoot pretty high to the top. Episode 123, we were joined by Real Big Fish's Scott Kloppenstein to talk about Jellyfish, Baby's Coming Back.
Yeah.
Now, it's not New Mistake, but
Right.
it is Jellyfish.
yeah. It's not new. Wait. So how does this?
Baby's coming
yeah,
back.
Yeah.
Baby's coming
But that
back.
was
That's the one that
that was
charted.
ranked higher.
That was the that
Only
was their-
song to hit the Billboard
That
hard.
blows my mind.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, New Mistake was not a hit at all.
God.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Baby's Coming Back is a cool song, but
It is,
It's
yeah.
nowhere near my favorite Jellyfish song. And also, it feels like barely a hit.
Yeah.
I like it better than Touch of Grey.
Okay. Better than Handlebars?
I don't know. Like, you guys probably like Handlebars better, right?
Handlebars is cool. I'm not like in love with the song.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a big fan of the song Handlebars, but I am feeling like I might be outvoted on this one. So.
What's above Handlebars?
Safety Dance.
It's a safety dance is like the wall that they have to jump over. Yeah. Get into the top 3.
Safety Dance is like a classic.
Yeah,
that's like
that's a
stone
tough one,
cold
yeah.
80s classic. And Baby's Coming Back is like a barely even. Calling it a hit's a stretch.
Yeah.
And I like it, but I like other Jellyfish songs more. I personally would put Baby's Coming Back above Handlebars.
Okay.
Ready for a head-bangingly good time? Dive into the world of heavy metal with the Brutally Delicious podcast. Here, we don't just talk music. We welcome you into our heavy metal family. Join us for candid chats with legends and rising stars. We go beyond the typical interviews, exploring raw emotions and the life-altering impact of heavy metal. So whether you're a diehard metalhead or just curious, join our family and let the headbanging begin with the Brutally Delicious podcast.
What's up, everybody? I am Finn McKenty, host of the Punk Rock MBA podcast, part of the Sound Talent Media Podcast Network. My podcast is all about doing what you love for a living, and every week I sit down and talk to people who have done exactly that. For example, musicians like Tommy from Between the Buried and Me, Matt from Periphery, Lil Lotus and Shinigami, among many others, photographers, artists, designers, YouTubers like Glenn Fricker and Sarah Dici, and I unpack exactly how they got to where they are today with the goal of helping you do the same. So if that sounds cool, you can listen and subscribe at soundtalentmedia.com, and I'll see you there.
It is mind-blowing
and heartbreaking
how many original scripts are written every year but are never made.
So we seek out these scripts and bring them to life with full audio production and professional actors.
Check us out at Undiscovered Scripts,
Movies made of paper,
wherever you get your podcasts.
free.
I don't know if this we'll see how you feel. But episode 124, I believe you referred to as the worst song we have ever done on this show.
Whoa.
Which was Hooch by Everything.
Oh, that I don't know if I stand by that if I said that.
How does that go
Who
again?
got the hooch?
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah.
You got the only sweetest thing in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even think that's the worst song on our list right now.
You were just having a bad day.
Maybe.
That day, you know?
I mean, speaking of bad day, I'd probably put that song above Bad Day.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Cumbersome?
Oh, no.
What would I rather hear?
That was a weird no, right?
I mean, at least Cumbersome is major butt rock. It is the definition
yeah.
of butt rock.
Oh,
But
yeah.
but it actually does like kind of rock, like has guitars and rocks. Hooch is like reminds me of like college dudes in sandals.
Yeah.
Who got the hooch? Who got the like
Well, they were from that Dave Matthews Band, like jam band scene
right.
too. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I
put it below cumbersome.
That's where I
All
think
right.
it should go.
There we go. Episode 125, we were joined by TikTok rapper Norman Sand to talk about Ahmed's Back in the Day.
Yeah.
Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore, but some days I sit and wish I was a kid again.
That's good.
That's a pretty good song.
It's a good song. That's a good line, how he just weaves that through it like
Yeah. I
going
remember
through the
way
whole-
back when.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a nice flow to it. Yeah.
I might put that song.
Oh, it's heading towards the safety dance wall.
No, it's not. It's not that high. I'm wondering if I like it better than Krayshawn or not.
All right.
Oh, I do.
Okay, I'll be all right with that. I'm all right with that. How about? Do you like it more than Grateful Dead? Touch of Grey?
Those, no, probably not.
Yeah, that's kind. That's where I'm feeling it too.
I'd be more happy to hear Touch of Grey come on the radio than that one. Yeah.
That little piece is so good.
Yeah.
All right. Jers, I'm going to have to ask you
All right.
to be as unbiased as possible.
This one's
Because
number one.
126 is a Jers pick. Green Jello's Three Little Pigs.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about this one in depth on that episode. and
Yeah.
what it meant to us back in the day, and how it rocked and all the VHSs and all that stuff with all
Yeah.
the videos they had. It was pretty cool.
The beginning gets me fired up.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you a little story about three little pigs.
Yeah, when is another cheetah cover in this?
It's so Beavis and Butthead
It's
singing.
so
yeah.
Beavis and Butthead. It's such a Beavis and Butthead guitar riff.
Yeah, that's a fun song.
Yeah. What's that guy's name again? Bill.
Bill Manspeaker.
Bill,
right?
that's it, yeah.
Bill Manspeaker.
Yeah. We can't do Bill wrong on this one, man. We got to play some right.
I right now I'm questioning the safety dance wall, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, Matt,
I think he can break through the safety dance.
I'm
Really?
trying not to be biased
I
on
know.
this one, but I'm not thinking about myself for this. But the love of the song that you say is what I'm jumping off of. But I really, that's why I picked it.
Yeah.
and I do like it better than Safety Dance.
Okay.
What
all
about
right.
I Want to Be Rich?
I Want to Be Rich is a better song, no doubt about it. But
Better in what way though? Like production value?
just everything, the melodies,
Yeah. But
it is fluff.
I would say Three Little Pigs gets pretty one note about the 5 minute Mark, it's been the same riff for minutes.
Yeah. I can't believe it, but I wouldn't put it above I Want to Be Rich if it were my list.
There you go.
Okay, we'll put it there. It broke through the safety dance wall.
It jumped over the safety dance wall.
Yeah.
Okay. Good job, Bill.
It might be the new wall. Who knows? All right. So this was a Matt and Chris solo. This was at a time when we were sitting at this very table recording a bunch of stuff over the summer. And that was K7's Come Baby Come.
Come, baby, come, baby, come, come.
Come, baby, come, baby, come, come.
If you want to get a love, you gotta give me some.
do you like that I use that in the ads for
I
One Hit
love
Thunder?
that is what closes out the One Hit Thunder ads.
I said, we gotta give him. We gotta definitely
I
give
did
him.
notice that.
We gotta give him some respect for that because we say you better come, baby, come. And listen to the One Hit Thunder podcast. Okay.
I felt this song back in the day.
I love that they just say come so much. That being said, I probably
Does it get over the safety dance wall? We'll start there.
I don't know.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
It's in the
How about compared to Grateful Dead?
Come Baby Come over the Grateful Dead.
So here's a better question. Because that versus the Grateful Dead is a weird one. But below the Grateful Dead is Ahmed's Back in the Day. Would you put...
I'd put it above
Yes.
that.
Okay.
Yeah. So below Grateful Dead, above
Well,
that.
you could go above Grateful Dead if you want. I'm just making sure.
Below Grateful Dead, I meant below Grateful Dead, above that. Okay.
Does that work for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it there.
All right. So I'm going to play my card right now. I'm pretty sure when we recorded this episode, I said that I thought this would be our best song of the year.
Wow. Okay.
I was not a fan of the artist, but I think that this song is a masterpiece. We recorded it with Johnny, and it was Tony Rich Project's Nobody Knows.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows it
But me. Okay. Yeah.
The nights are lonely,
Days are so sad. I just keep thinking about the love that we had, and I'm crying inside. And nobody knows it but me.
I thought that was Babyface for some reason.
Everybody did.
did.
Everybody did. And they were supposed to collaborate, and they never did.
Oh, well, yeah. I totally thought that was Babyface.
So
But Tony Rich.
So you think it's the best song of the year?
I personally... Now, keep in mind, the joke was that Johnny, for the last 2 years, or for many years, was top 5 song picker every single time.
Yeah,
every one of his songs would hit the top 5.
He did Duncan Sheik, Barely Breathing, the 1 year, which won number 1. He did Sinead O'Connor, Nothing Compares to You, the 1 year, which hit number 1.
Yeah.
Anyway, Nobody Knows. Look, I don't like it better than Take On Me.
No.
I don't like it better than Toy Soldiers.
No?
No.
King of Wishful Thinking?
No.
I Want to Be Rich?
No.
Three Little Pigs?
No.
Oof. Safety Dance?
No.
Oh, wow. It doesn't even get over the safety. Jellyfish?
That song by Jellyfish, yes, for me, but not Jellyfish as a whole. Especially,
I mean, if we're taking it by the artist as a whole, I would put
Well, we're
Tony
not.
Rich Project very low on this.
You're absolutely right. My bad. My bad. Let's stick around that area there. Yeah.
Right, just barely able to get over that safety
I
dance
could
wall.
look based on how good the song is. Once again, I'm thinking to myself, if I wrote that Nobody Knows song, I'd be like, hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, you would.
You know, and I could see putting it below Safety Dance, above Jellyfish Babies Coming Back.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
If you add in the smooch factor.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's,
we
I mean,
forgot to do the
it's
smooch
high
factor.
on the smooch
Yeah,
factor
so
for
it got
sure.
get bumped up.
Yeah.
Possibly low on the smooch factor is the next one, which was another one recorded by Chris and I solo, which was City High's "What Would You Do."
Oh, I love this song. What would you do if your mom's at home?
Alone on the bedroom floor 'cause he's hungry, and the only way to feed him is to sleep with a man for a little bit of money, and his daddy's gone. So
in and out of lockdown, I ain't got a job now.
So better than Take On Me?
I really love City High.
That's super fun though.
That's a great song. Look, I would put that.
Sorry, the next couple of things we have is insane.
So it's not better than Take On Me.
Yeah.
I guess it's not. I can't believe Toy Soldiers is still number 2.
Yeah.
King of Wishful Thinking. No, I'd probably rather listen to King of Wishful Thinking.
I Want to Be Rich.
Still.
Yeah. Okay. Keep going.
Green Jelly, Three Little Pigs.
It's a good song.
It's a good song. It might go above this.
Yeah, I like it there. I like
All
it
right,
there.
There we go. All right. Next up, Paul came and joined us with probably the oldest song we talked about this year, Spiral Staircases, More Today Than Yesterday.
I love you more today than yesterday.
But not as much as tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's a really good song.
Yeah, what was that, like 1960 or something like that?
Yes.
60s.
Yeah.
And they like broke up pretty shortly after, but we were like, our big argument was like, well, why would you keep writing after you wrote a song that good?
It's such a good song. Like
I don't remember what day it was. Yeah. Yeah. That's this song's badass.
yeah, this song's really good.
Yeah. And it predates every
over
other
the,
song on the
does
list.
it get over the safety dance wall?
I think it
I think
does.
so, yeah. Yeah.
And I think it gets over Toy Soldiers.
So does
I
it-
don't have any problem with
Does
that.
it topple Take On Me?
Take On Me has a video that is etched in the minds of everyone.
But we're not one video.
Saw it.
Wonder.
I don't know. I'm just looking for different specs to gather up for
Yeah.
it, you know?
So think about it this way. Right now, you got to put a song on at the bar. Mm-hmm. And you only have two choices: Take On Me or More Today Than Yesterday. What are you putting on? What does your brain? What do your ears want to hear more?
I want to throw out one other line in that song that we didn't get to when we were singing it. But if all my dreams come true, I'll be spending time with you.
Yeah. I love you more today than yesterday. This song. I would play this song.
Yes,
I would.
I'm okay with it.
But I play the songs that everybody hates at the bar. But I would choose this one.
So
yeah.
now we're about to get wild with the next two. Recorded by just Chris and I, again, sitting at this table. Saget's Funk Dat.
Oh, funk that.
Oh, funk that. That's
Why is it?
Why is it? That's a lot of talking. I'd say it's been a while since I heard that song, but that's like all talking with a beat.
Beat poetry.
Yeah, beat poetry. Man, funk that.
Question, why is it that every time I'm trying to walk down the street, someone tries to hand me a flyer?
When I'm listening to the radio.
Poetry. Yeah.
All right. So I feel like we got to put that. Do you like that better than Cumbersome?
No. Not really. I mean,
Hooch?
it's a...
Hooch?
Yeah.
You like it better than Hooch?
Yeah. Because I wouldn't listen to Hooch that much, but Funk Dat...
If it came on, you'd be like, oh,
I'd be like,
funk.
oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
You know, I'll keep this on.
I'm
Yeah.
okay with it right there.
I'm all right with that. This one might also be battling Allie and AJ down there at the bottom.
Oh.
Eric Taft joined us to talk about Eiffel 65's Blue Dabba Dee Baba Da.
Dum blue, dum dee dum die.
Although that did lead to our creating a
Let's
song.
Go People?
Let's go people.
So
Let's go, people.
I do have a fun story with this song. So my friend was away for a week and his wife works early shift. So they asked me to make sure that their kids got onto the school bus. And they asked me what the most annoying song was that I ever heard. And I played them this song. And the review from the 8-year-old was, well, those lyrics are dumb, but that beat kind of hits.
I don't think I would put this at the bottom. I don't even think it's really close to the bottom. I think I like it better than Hooch.
I like it better.
Do you
than
like it
Hooch.
better than,
Yeah.
let's go with something equally like novelty-esque, though. Where do you rank it with like How Bizarre?
I'm writing it right next to it. It's like the same type of thing. It's just like
Where is How Bizarre?
So How Bizarre is in between Flavor of the Week and Get Free right now.
put it. I like How Bizarre better.
Do you like
Yeah.
Get Free better than
Yeah.
Blue?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you like Cracker Low better than Blue?
No. Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I thought about it for a second. Yes, I do.
Yeah. I
BB
think I
Mac?
do.
Yeah.
Back Here Baby. Do you like Back Here Baby better than?
I don't know.
I-
That one's tough. Where do you want to? Where were you thinking?
I think I like Back Here Baby a little bit more. Like, I think it'd be more fun song to sing.
Yes.
Like, Blue is like,
What is in that song besides I'm blue?
That's
I'm
most
blue,
of it.
I'm night?
That's
Is there
most-
verses?
Yeah.
To it?
Yeah.
I don't even remember. The
I live in a
verses.
house with a blue window.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yo, listen up. Here's a story about a little guy who lives in a blue world.
Right. Gotcha.
I probably like BB Mac more than that.
I like BB
Cumbersome?
more than that.
I probably like Cumbersome more than that.
Well, now we're at Funk That.
I like it more than Funk That.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. It's pretty down there. I think we realized that this was one of the most accomplished artists we've ever talked about on this show. Was Not Was with Walk the Dinosaur.
Was not was?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're named that because someone's last name was.
Their last name is Was, but it's spelled W-A-S, so the name of the band is a joke. So it's Was Not Was.
So everybody just says it wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was not was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's
the song called again?
Living it up, get on the floor. Everybody down the dinosaur.
Yeah.
Love that song.
It's a skate night, roller skating around the rink as a little kid.
Open the door, get on the floor.
Doing the dinosaur, yeah.
And it had a dance.
Just get Tyrannosaurus hands and wave them around, you'll get it.
Where to even start with that one?
Gucci Gucci has somehow moved its way down towards the middle at this point.
Yeah, okay. Gucci Gucci or Walk the Dinosaur.
Oh, I'd put Walk the Dinosaur.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right, then we go into Back in the Day.
I like it more than that.
I do too.
Come Baby Come.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grateful Dead, Touch of Grey.
No, I really like that song. That's a cool song, Touch of Grey. But yeah, not above Touch of Grey. What do you think, Chris?
I'm okay with that. I'm okay right there. Yep.
All right, that's where we're plopping that one.
Okay.
Next up, we were joined once again by Tony Hartman to talk about James Lade.
Ooh. I love me some James.
Yeah. Think of that drum fill, that big drum fill.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
This bed is on fire.
passion and love. Yeah.
Dude, what was
That sounded like fucking Lion Sleeps Tonight.
Yeah. What was shit? I have to re-listen to the episode. We made a joke about them playing at Woodstock '94 or something.
Oh no, Woodstock '99. Like
It's
instead
James
of
played 99?
No,
Oh.
but if he did, he played '94. But if he
okay.
played at '99, like the Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, that's what it was. It was the lead in his little speech before break stuff. He's like, "This is a song about when you're just fucking pissed off and you just want to punch someone in the face." This bad is a
I just pictured like all the people like destroying stuff and setting stuff on fire. I don't know. I would put Laid.
Okay, Go territory?
Okay. Let's.
better or
I
worse.
like
than
it better
Go?
than OK Go.
Yeah, me
All right,
too.
so then we go into Four Non-Blondes.
I like it better than that.
Very similar in both having a yodelish type chorus. Gucci Gucci.
I like it better.
I like it better too.
Back in the Day.
I like it better.
Come Baby Come.
No.
You don't like it better than Come Baby Come?
Come Baby Come is super fun.
Laid and Come Baby Come next to that seems fitting.
Yeah.
It feels low for this song. I feel like this is like a pretty good
Well, what's
song.
above Come Baby
Well,
Come?
next would be Walk the Dinosaur.
I could put it above Come Baby Come, but I don't know about Walk the Dinosaur.
Okay.
This is one of the more inane
yeah
conversations I've ever had in my lifetime. This moment right now.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay. Yeah. I like James. I feel like it maybe could have been higher, but I'm okay with it.
All right, so episode 135. It was just Chris and I talking about Us Three, Cantaloupes Flip Fantasia.
Bitty bitty bop.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you bitty bitty bop? Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. I feel like Us Three and Lucas are like the same
That's
song.
the same song. They came out at the same time, I think. Yeah.
So I think they're gonna go right next to each other.
Yeah, but who do you put above who?
So one is bitty bitty bop, funky, and the other one is God's Lucas with the lid off. Da-na-na, da-na-na.
I like this one better than Lucas.
You like Us Three a little bit?
Yeah.
You wouldn't put Us Three above
It's a
OK
little-
Go?
It's
No.
no.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, but that one's a little more, has a little more to it than the song before it. Yeah.
Another one that was just Chris and I, Desiree's You Gotta Be.
You gotta be, you gotta be something. You gotta be something.
You gotta be.
You gotta be tough. You gotta be
stronger.
stronger. Yeah.
Now, this was one that I definitely think we both walked away being like, man, I really was hoping I would find another song that I liked by this artist in the back catalog. But again, we're going based on the strength of the song, not the overall career here. It's a good song.
It's good.
It's got a
Open up your morning light
Solid.
and say a little prayer. Oh, wait, that's
I don't want to wait.
let's just sing similar songs.
I don't want to wait. Okay, so You Gotta Be. That's one of those doctor's office songs that's like just always playing. That,
Do we want to start around like Jan Insensitive?
yeah.
Seems like that's a similar like dentist office track.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think I probably like Insensitive better than You Gotta Be.
Do you like Flavor of the Week over You Gotta Be?
Ooh.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
How Bizarre?
Personally, no, but I
You
know-
like How Bizarre
I,
better?
I know How Bizarre isn't that solid of a song, but I do like that song
I'm
better
okay.
than this song.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah.
All right, so we're putting You Gotta Be above How Bizarre or below How
Below
Bizarre?
it, below it.
All right, so then next is The Vines Get Free.
I mean,
I probably
I
like
like
the
it.
Vines better than You Gotta Be.
yeah.
Cracker Low.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm okay with that.
BB Mac Back Here.
I probably like You Gotta Be better than Back Here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so it's under Cracker but above BB Mac. This is what happens when you start a podcast with a dude. You don't realize that you book him 3 times in 1 year. Matt Milligan came back for a third and final time with another one of our least favorite people, or someone who doesn't like us very much, I would say more appropriately. Kid Sister with Pro Nails.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What
I
happened
mean,
with that?
she just didn't like that we used her artwork on the ad mat or something.
She didn't like that we called her a one-hit wonder, which she was. But
I mean, that was nice calling her one hit
Yeah.
wonder because that song
Barely
Do you
charted.
even know that song? I didn't know. I didn't know it.
no, I don't remember.
This is the
This is
second one
another.
that I don't know.
This is another one like potential breakup song where I genuinely don't remember how the song
I mean,
is.
I remember digging into her catalog more and seeing her more recent stuff and being like, "Oh, this is really cool."
That's right. She did that really cool, like jazzy,
Yeah.
experimental thing.
As far as the song,
I'm trying to remember the song.
yeah, it's like I can't remember the melody or anything. Kanye West is in the song.
Yeah, he raps in it. I
Yeah.
remember.
I mean, that should kind of be an automatic at the bottom.
Yeah. Do we want to put it above or below potential breakup song? I feel like I remembered liking this more than potential breakup
Yeah,
song.
I think I did too. I probably liked it more than Fuck It too.
Okay. Bad Day.
I mean, at least I remember Bad
That's
Day.
true.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. Here's another one that might jump pretty high up on the list. So this is 138. JJ Jackson, But It's All Right.
Oh yeah, but it's all right.
Oh, an older song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can hurt me,
Bum, bum,
but it's
bum,
all
bum,
right.
bum,
Yeah,
bum,
arguably
bum,
one of the most famous
bum,
guitar riffs of the
Yes.
60s. That was my buddy AJ Santini joined us for that one.
That's a really good song.
Oh yeah, it's a
It's-
fucking awesome song.
Yeah.
But it's all right.
All right, girl.
Which, here's the only strike I have against that song, and I think we found out it was the same writer of both songs. Every time I think of But It's All Right, I always end up singing right back where we started from, though, instead. But it's all right. Da-da-da-da. We got to start right back to where we started from.
Okay, so I would say, but it's all right. I would be okay breaking the safety dance wall for
Yeah,
that one.
me too.
Okay. Green Jelly Wall?
Yeah,
I
like
love
this.
those classic like
this,
60s.
This is a mega classic.
What would you
Yeah.
do?
Yeah, I like it
Yeah.
more than that.
I Want to Be Rich.
Yeah, I like this song better than I Want to Be.
I'm
Rich.
okay with that.
Go West, King of Wishful Thinking.
Chris. This is your wall. I mean, I put some mortar on the bricks too, but you know. And I tell myself.
Yeah, I can't get over that.
Okay,
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let him have.
All right,
it.
that's
Yeah.
I mean, that's still a good spot. All right. Then we had number 139, the episode that most people didn't get to hear for a bit because of their name, Orgy, with their cover of Blue Monday.
Yeah, this is.
I feel like this is
If
we're
I
going to
never
start
hear
in the
this,
bottom area.
it's a good song, but if I never hear this song again, I'm okay with it because
This is another one that you were angry
they
about.
played it to death.
Because you felt like
To
they
death.
massacred a song that was amazing.
Well, what I said was they took a song from the 80s that was futuristic at the time and still sounds great today and did like a new metal industrial version of it that I don't like as much, and I think the other version's way cooler.
Yeah.
And Yeah, I'm with you as far as not wanting to hear this song. I'm kind of like, do I like it better than Bad Day? Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Hooch.
But this has the Hotel California thing going for it because they played it so much that I just never want to listen to it again. So
Yeah.
that's the thing that's holding me up on higher placement.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I'm trying to decide if I like it better than Hooch or not.
The fact that it's even up for debate, I feel like is almost the answer to the question. If it was a good song, you'd be like, yeah, this is better than Hooch.
It's not even their own.
But we're not
song.
talking about it. We have put songs at the bottom strictly for their only hit being a cover song.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's put it below Hooch.
Yeah.
All right. 140, Jermaine Stewart. We don't have to take our clothes off.
We don't have to take our clothes off.
This is one of my favorites, man.
Oh, it's a party, man. This song is
Let's
a
start with
party.
the walls. Does it go over the safety dance wall?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think it goes over the Go West wall?
For me, every part of this song. So come on, baby, won't you show some class? Why you wanna move so fast? We don't have to take our clothes off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Drink some cherry wine.
Yeah.
I like it better than King of Wishful Thinking, and I like it better than Toy Soldiers.
Take on Me.
I wouldn't put it above Take on Me.
Look, undoubtedly,
Uh-huh.
Take on Me is the bigger song. It's hard to deny Take on Me. Mm-hmm. But if you gave me the choice of what I want to listen to right now, I'm always going to pick Jermaine Stewart. We don't have to take our clothes off. I'm always
Over
gonna pick-
everything.
I mean, definitely over Take on Me.
Yeah, I got you.
Does it go over Spiral Staircase in that?
Oh, I wouldn't. No. I like Spiral Staircase better. I mean, I'm okay with it going above Take on Me. But Spiral's number one, right?
Yeah. All right, we're putting in number 2.
Okay, I'm all right with that.
That's a nice little spot. The next one we have on here, it probably might go down in history as the longest time between return guests coming back. Team Goldie, Matt DiStefano came to talk about Phantom Planets, California. Again, high-ranking episode in general because Matt brought us the One Hit Thunder drinking game in that episode.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's every time Matt mispronounces something, you got to take a drink. Every time I mention how I would love to have a one hit, you take a drink.
I would love to have one.
Anyway, great song. I mean,
Yes.
great band, great song. It's not my favorite song by them, but it's definitely really good. I'm trying to decide where to even start. Probably start at Safe. Do I like California by Phantom Planet better than the Safety Dance?
That's actually a tough question.
Da 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 da.
Looking out for number one.
California, here we go.
I think I like it better than Safety Dance.
Yeah, me too.
That's a good song.
Three Little Pigs.
Yeah.
I think I do. Yeah.
Yeah, because he belts that, man. You really feel the state of California
Yeah.
when he's singing that.
Then we get to What Would You Do?
I mean, I like it better than that.
I'm okay with going above it.
Then we go into I Want to Be Rich.
This is the sleeper wall. It's dropped a little bit, but it's still got some height to its wall.
Yeah. You know what? I would be okay with going above I Want to Be Rich.
I'm okay with it. Yeah.
All right, so now it's the battle of the iconic guitar riff versus the iconic piano lick because it's up against J.J. Jackson's, but it's all right.
Okay.
I think J.J. Jackson stays there.
Yeah.
I think that's where we put California.
Yeah.
All right. Episode 142. Tessa came back to talk about Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros home.
Yeah.
Alabama, Arkansas, I do love my mom and pa, not the way that I do love you.
Oh, is this a country song?
No.
It's
It sounds like one.
It has a
Let
lot of
me
whistle.
come home.
Oh,
home is
oh,
wherever I'm with you.
It's a real foot stomper. Of a song, you know?
Yeah. I've heard it. Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of this song.
All right,
am
let's see
I.
where we.
Nor
Let's start
am
with the. We'll start with the Jan Insensitive. That seems to be like
I
a.
don't think it's better than that.
All right, drops that down to Flavor of the Week.
Oh, I probably like Flavor of the Week
Yeah.
more, honestly.
All right, How Bizarre.
I like How Bizarre better.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
The Vines Get Free.
I like Get Free better.
I like Get Free.
Cracker by Low. Low by Cracker.
Same difference.
Either way.
Lowe's, I never really liked Low ever.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay with putting it there.
All right.
How about one below it? We'll just,
Yeah.
we've been hard.
One
we've
below
been
it is Desiree. You gotta be.
We've been hard on Cracker.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay. I'm all right with putting
Yeah.
it just below Cracker.
Yeah.
Okay. Above, you gotta be.
Desiree or Desiree.
Desiree.
Sorry about that. Still like your song.
Sorry for the people who are drinking. All right. 143, our Halloween episode. Tag team. Whoop, there it is.
Ooh,
Oh,
man.
Number one.
just put it at the top.
Put it at the top. Stop and hit end on record there.
Yeah.
What we learned with this one was that tag team was hip hop's answer to Bobby Boris Pickett.
Yeah.
Just writing the same song.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Adam's Family. There it is.
The Adams Family.
I mean, if we were ranking Pig Power, it would be
Yeah,
such a different
Pig Power
story.
is a good one.
Pig Power rules, but
I would put Whoop, there it is. Here's what do you like better? Touch of Grey by the Grateful Dead or Whoop, there it is?
Oh, the best question. Oh,
I mean, I
kind of like Whoop.
Yeah.
see,
kinda
my
like
vote
Whoop.
would go for Touch of Grey.
Yeah, see, that's. I don't see it going past that.
You're gonna put Whoop over Come Baby Come?
Yeah, I would.
See, now I'm seeing that we're putting Whoop above Krayshawn, and I'm okay with putting Whoop, there it is, just above Touch of Grey.
Okay,
Yeah,
there it
that
is.
sounds good.
As long as my flow bots are all right on this.
Okay. Flow bots are intact.
I mean, they're nowhere near the top, but they're still in there. Episode 144, we were joined first-time guest Brian Rodriguez of the High School Slumber Party podcast to talk about the Rembrandts' I'll Be There For You.
Friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where to even start with this one. Do you like it better than Cumbersome?
This song, I don't even consider this a song.
Yeah.
I consider it a commercial.
So you don't like it better than Cumbersome?
I don't know.
Blue,
Okay.
Eiffel 64, 5.
Nah,
You like Blue better?
I like Blue. I like Blue
Funk
better.
That?
Funk That's the talky one.
Yeah.
I mean, we could put it above Funk That just because the Rembrandts sing.
And it gives
Yeah.
us the...
You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it does have an iconic thing. You know, yeah. It's
I mean,
just,
and the Rembrandts actually, I know this isn't what we're taking into consideration, but the Rembrandts are actually, we discovered, a pretty good band.
okay.
With some decent songs, yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I want it above Blue.
All right.
Blue's so goofy.
I don't have anything.
We can make
invested
that
in
happen.
Blue. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
This is probably the last one on the list that I will fight for a little bit. Episode 145. It was another Chris and Matt one. Primitive Radio God standing outside a broken telephone booth with money in my hand.
Oh yeah. How does that go though?
I've been downhearted, baby.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
My thoughts, they drift away.
Yeah.
The vibe that song gives me when I put it on, it's just such a cool
Well, where do you
ouch.
want to put it?
I want that bad boy in the top 10 somewhere. Let's pit it up against the other song that I said should have been near the top, which was Tony Rich Project Nobody Knows.
Okay.
I probably like it better than Tony Rich. You know, like it's way more of a vibe. Like if you were like sad or something, I'd much rather listen to the Primitive Radio God song that's like feels like
Kind of trip hoppy and weird and
like then Nobody Knows, which is kind of just kind of reminds me of the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snapping and depression.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
I'd put it.
So
above that.
then it hits that safety dance wall.
I mean, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either.
All right. Well, there it is. I don't know if it made it to the top 10. Episode 146. Alana Miles, Black Velvet.
Black velvet.
I mean, I kind of learned to.
Well, let's start with this. Your complaint about this song is the same thing you complain about another song.
Yeah, Four Non Blondes.
Karaoke night. So
Yeah.
where do you put it with Four Non Blondes?
Black Velvet or Four Non Blondes? Actually, I probably like Four Non Blondes better.
I do too.
Okay, so then it's Okay Go.
I probably like OK Go better.
I like OK Go better.
Us Three. Funky.
No. Yeah.
I don't know. Black Velvet's actually like a better. Black Velvet's a very good song that isn't a style that I really like.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like blues.
Yes,
And
and
it was for our parents' generation.
Yes.
Yeah. So we were like 7.
Yeah.
when it was out. So it was just like a blues song sung by a lady.
Yeah.
And we're just like, whatever, you know?
Yeah. I would probably put it above Us Three.
Above Us Three?
Yeah.
All right.
That's okay.
These last two are contenders for the top 10, I think.
Okay.
Nina, 99 Luftballons.
Yeah. That's a great
That's
song.
a really good song.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, the slap bass randomly in there. I mean, let's start with The Wall, the first of our many walls. Safety Dance?
Yeah. This is one of those ones that trumps Safety Dance.
All right, another wall that we've had is the I Want to Be Rich wall.
Yeah.
I would, yeah. This isn't that hard for
Then,
this one.
then
This
our
one-
next wall is the King of Wishful Thinking wall.
Yeah, I mean, personal preferences aside. I mean, I would listen to King of Wishful Thinking personally, but...
Yeah, I mean...
It's getting tough up in that
No,
top
you know
area.
what? I like King of Wishful Thinking more.
Okay.
So
Do
I-
you
I
like... So below King of Wishful Thinking was J.J. Jackson, but it's all right.
Oh.
It's not better than that.
And then California's in there too.
I would put Nina above J.J. Jackson.
All right.
That riff is so good. Dun, 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 dun. And think about the end when it's like, I think of you and let it go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Even
point.
when that drum
Yeah.
comes in, it gets real
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
I like Nina. Yeah.
And so many people have covered this from Goldfinger to everybody else. you
Yeah,
know
it's
what
a
I
great
mean?
song.
Yeah.
All right, and then the very last one, they very recently recorded Cypress Hill, Insane in the Brain.
Ooh. Yeah, that's my episode.
So do we want to look at the walls out the gate?
No, I'm still look at the what?
Safety Dance wall?
Oh yes. Well, yeah, I would personally. I know you're not a huge fan of that song, Chris.
Yeah, this is a real fork in the road here because I would probably have this. Well, not that far off. I would maybe have it above Touch of Grey.
I would have it above Touch of Grey. But
I
what's
don't
after
think
Touch
I
of
like
Grey?
it better than Handlebars.
Well, in between there is Tag Team. Do you put it above,
I'll go above Tag Team.
Above Tag Team, yeah.
but below Flowbots?
Yeah, I don't want to piss Matt off.
No, you can piss Matt off. That's fine.
I mean, I think that's where it should go.
Yeah, no, that sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just joking, Matt.
Give me 1 second.
I'll
let
piss
me,
you
let
off,
me
man.
calculate what our top 10
Take
are.
your paper and run it around.
No. So number 10, City High, What Would You Do?
Okay.
All right.
Number 9 was Callaway, I Want to Be Rich.
All right.
8 was Phantom Planet, California.
Okay.
7 was J.J. Jackson, but it's all right.
Okay.
6 was Nina, 99 Luftballons.
Okay.
Number 5 was Go West, King of Wishful Thinking.
Sweet.
All right.
Number 4 was Martika, Toy Soldiers.
Martika.
Number 3, Aha, Take On Me.
Well, I went to number 3. Wow.
Number 2, Jermaine Stewart with We Don't Have to Take Our Clothes Off.
Yeah.
And number 1 was Spiral Staircase, More Today Than Yesterday.
I love it.
There's only one more thing we have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Last year's number 1 was Sinead O'Connor, Nothing Compares to You. Does it still stay as number 1 against Spiral Staircase?
Nothing compares to you.
I think it's absolutely amazing song. Oh, and it's like one of the greatest breakup songs of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe the number 1 greatest of all time, but
Maybe. Yeah.
but she didn't write it.
She didn't write it.
But-
Prince wrote it.
But
They're 30 years apart. The two songs that we're talking about, right?
yeah. But also, it was her performance of it that made it amazing because Prince's version is not good.
No.
So that's why, even though it's a cover, it doesn't feel like one because she just crushed it so hard. But More Today Than Yesterday, it's like two opposite songs. One is like such a happy, uplifting
Cherishing
song.
love. Yeah.
Yeah, and the other is like the opposite. And it's just like,
What inevitably happens after that song.
yeah, right. So what
It's
I
a
don't-
tough one, man. I'm telling you. That's a banger. Nothing Compares to You. With her bald head on the video, just crying and belting it out. I mean, that
Yeah, I think that's the answer.
yeah.
It still stays. All right. So
I think it stays.
So
I
Johnny
love
didn't
it.
make it into the top 10 with the previous pick, with this year's picks.
Right.
but his pick from last year is still holding the title for the best one-hit wonder.
Well, if anybody from Spiral Staircase is still kicking it, I love that song, guys. It was badass.
It's great.
Mm-hmm.
One hit is all you need to make the money guaranteed, and you can live off royalties forever. And it makes me wonder, is it just a wonder, or is it one hit thunder?
You're listening to the Geekscape Network.
Greetings from Evergreen Podcasts. We're rolling out a listener survey, and we want to hear from you. The information in the survey will help us gather statistics and in turn make our shows more appealing to advertisers. I know most people don't like ads, but this is one of the only ways our shows make money and help keep their lights on. We promise it will only take a few minutes, but the impact on our podcasts will be tremendous. As a token of our appreciation, we'll randomly select one lucky participant each month to win an exclusive merchandise package from Evergreen Podcasts. Head to evergreenpodcast.com/listenersurvey to help a show and possibly get some free stuff for doing so. We can't thank you enough for the support. Now back to the show.
Ready for a head-bangingly good time? Dive into the world of heavy metal with the Brutally Delicious Podcast. Here, we don't just talk music. We welcome you into our heavy metal family. Join us for candid chats with legends and rising stars. We go beyond the typical interviews, exploring raw emotions and the life-altering impact of heavy metal. So whether you're a diehard metalhead or just curious, join our family and let the headbanging begin with the Brutally Delicious Podcast.